European Union countries agreed to bring into force the bloc's automated registry system for short-stay travellers.
Russia launched a barrage of drones against Ukraine overnight, killing at least one person in Odessa.
Arab leaders endorse Egypt's post-war plan to rebuild Gaza as an alternative to Trump's proposal.
European Union countries agreed on Wednesday to bring into force the entry-exit system, the bloc's automated registry for short-stay travellers. Delayed for years over technical problems and lack of preparedness. Interior ministers reached an agreement in Brussels for a likely start of operations in autumn. The entry-exit system's main purpose is to modernise checks at the EU's external borders and replace the stamping of passports. It will apply to non-EU citizens who come to the bloc for visits, holidays or business trips. The collection and sharing of information in real time is meant to help authorities crack down on those who overstay their short-term visas and commit identity fraud. Cyprus and Ireland will not partake in the scheme.
The Danish and Greenlandic prime ministers have responded to US President Donald Trump's latest comments on Greenland. They echoed each other in their message that Greenlanders should be the ones to decide the future of the territory.
Jeg synes, formand for naalakkersuisut krystalklar, at Grønland er grønlændernes. Det er jo en holdning, vi bakker meget, meget stærkt op om fra den danske regerings side. Det er klart, at det er det grønlandske folk, der skal afgøre deres fremtid og deres skæbne.
Denmark's defense minister added that it is a positive development that Trump respected Greenlanders' self-determination in his speech to Congress on Tuesday. Meanwhile, the German Foreign Ministry also took a position in support of their neighbor and ally.
Und es ist doch so, dass Grenzen niemals mit Gewalt verändert werden dürfen. Das ist sehr klar. Grönland ist als autonomes Gebiet Teil Dänemarks und dabei würde ich es jetzt hier belassen. Im Übrigen entscheiden die Grönländerinnen und Grönländer selbst über ihr Schicksal. Und wenn ich mich recht entsinne, hat der amerikanische Präsident das auch in seiner Rede so gesagt.
Greenlanders will head to the polls on Tuesday. Trump's recent comments about taking over the island have ignited unprecedented interest in full independence from Denmark, which has become a key issue during campaign season.
Pro-Ukraine demonstrators took to the streets of Washington on Wednesday as US President Donald Trump delivered an address to a joint session on Congress. The attendees said they were dismayed by Trump's statements on Ukraine and the decision to pause US military aid. During his speech, Trump read a letter from Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky and said that Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Zelensky said Ukraine would accept a critical raw minerals agreement with the US to facilitate this.
Russia launched a barrage of drones against Ukraine overnight, killing at least one person in Odessa, regional authorities said on Wednesday. The attack, targeting energy and civilian infrastructure, left part of the city of Odessa without electricity, water, and heat. It was the fourth attack on Odessa's power grid in 2 weeks. An energy facility of Ukraine's largest private energy company was hit, the company announced. At least 20 houses in the city's suburbs, as well as public facilities, including a business center, a post office, and a medical laboratory, were damaged or destroyed. Several other regions were also targeted in the overnight attack. The Dnipropetrovsk region was hit by rockets that damaged 2 industrial enterprises and smashed windows in 2 high-rise buildings.
International tourism is expected to surpass 2024 levels, which saw a full recovery from pre-pandemic levels. The travel sector is experiencing a rise in sustainable bookings amid pushbacks and over-tourism that is seeing several European countries such as Spain and Italy considering raising tourist taxes. But climate change is also having a major impact on travel, especially in the Arctic region. According to a study by the United Nations World Tourism Organization, 95% of tourists explore just 5% of global areas. Over-tourism is also a huge issue in tourist hotspots that puts strain on locals but also other tourists who don't enjoy sharing the space with crowds. Tens of thousands of tourism industry participants gather at the world's largest tourism trade fair, the ITB in Berlin. Many companies are experiencing a boom in nature-related activities which could be beneficial if travellers look more locally. But can tourism really be sustainable? Liv Stroud, reporting in Berlin for Euronews.
Arab leaders on Tuesday approved Egypt's post-war plan for the Gaza Strip, countering the Trump plan to depopulate the territory and redevelop it as a beach destination. The $53 billion plan, endorsed by Arab leaders at the summit in Cairo, would allow Gaza's roughly 2 million Palestinians to remain in their territory.
والخطة تستهدف إعادة إعمار غزة وفق مراحل محددة، وهناك وسائل لحشد التمويل العربي والدولي وفي إطار يحافظ على الوضع القانوني لغزة كجزء من إقليم الدولة الفلسطينية المستقبلية غزة والضفة الغربية سوياً.
Hamas welcomed the plan, saying it valued Arab leaders' rejection of attempts to transfer Palestinians from their territories in Gaza and the occupied West Bank, while Israeli officials rejected it.
In its latest update, the Vatican said that Pope Francis rested well overnight as he undergoes hospital treatment for double pneumonia. He remained in stable condition on Wednesday with a guarded prognosis, meaning he was not out of danger. The 88-year-old pontiff, who has chronic lung disease and had part of one lung removed as a young man, had 2 respiratory crises on Monday in a setback to his recovery. On Tuesday, he was breathing with the help of supplemental oxygen after respiratory crises a day earlier, but resumed using a ventilation mask at night, the Vatican said. He has been hospitalized since the 14th of February and is set to miss the start of Lent.
Wow, ganz schön was los hier. Dieser Industriesaurier aus der Kohlezeit wird fit gemacht für die Zukunft, denn die tschechische Regierung hat versprochen, 2033 ist Schluss mit Strom aus Kohle. Opa Tomice bekommt deshalb Gasturbinen.
Um den Klimawandel zu bremsen, muss die Wirtschaft dekarbonisiert werden. Die Europäische Union will bis 2050 klimaneutral werden. Erster Meilenstein ist das EU-Ziel von mindestens 55% weniger Treibhausgasen bis 2030. So steht es im EU-Gesetz Fit für 55. Das wichtigste Werkzeug für den Übergang ist der Handel mit Emissionsrechten. Wer CO2 in die Atmosphäre abgibt, muss zahlen. Großverschmutzer benötigen viele Emissionsrechte. Das kostet. Der Betrieb von Kohlekraftwerken lohnt sich nicht mehr. Die Produktion von Strom und Wärme wird umgestellt auf weniger umweltschädliche Energiequellen. Die Einnahmen aus dem europäischen Emissionshandel fließen in den Modernisierungsfonds der EU. Der hilft bei der Energiewende. Seit 2021 hat der Fonds 15 Milliarden Euro ausgeschüttet. Das meiste Geld ging an die Tschechische Republik, Rumänien und Polen. Das Geld wird investiert in erneuerbare Energiequellen, Energieeffizienz, Speichertechnik und die Modernisierung von Energienetzen. Oberste Priorität haben Kohleregionen, um dort den Ausstieg zu beschleunigen und sozialverträglich zu gestalten.
Doch es gibt da ein Problem, denn der Modernisierungsfonds, der subventioniert auch die Umrüstung auf Gasturbinen. Ja, Gas ist sauberer als Kohle, gar keine Frage. Nur beim Verbrennen von Erdgas entsteht auch CO2 und das heizt das Erdklima auf. Also mehr als eine Übergangslösung kann das nicht sein.